In this video, we're going to go over how to enter grades. If you remember in the last video, we left where we had set up our gradebook. We'd entered categories and grade items and assigned points to everything. This is our gradebook under Manage Grades. Now, if we click on Grades or click on Enter Grades, they will take us to the same page. Now that we have our gradebook set up, when you click on Grades, it should pull in your class list. I only have one student in my class, therefore I only have one student displaying. You may have to reorder your class list by last name, and you can do that by clicking on last name, and it will put it in order by their last name. Here's my categories for tests, homework, and project, as well as my final grades. Here are my grade items. These are the items that they're actually going to receive a grade on. To enter grades in the gradebook, you can click on the ruler icon with the check mark. Since the quiz grades and my homework grades are going to come from the Dropbox area, I'm going to work with the project grade here. Remember, I entered that short name, PP1. This is where that's displayed. So I'll click on the ruler with the check mark to enter a grade for her project. We did this one as a pass-fail, so it gives me a drop-down box to choose pass or fail, and we'll do them as pass. Here you can enter comments on this grade, so if you click on the comments box, it'll open up a new box. When you type in the first box, this is the comments that is displayed to the student, and click Save. Now we want to save again to make sure it's saving the student's grade. If you notice, the background color is a light purple color. This means that the page has not been saved since I've made a change. Once I click Save, yes, I'm sure I want to save, the background color changes back to white. If we go back to the user list, just to show you an example, we can click on the ruler icon for this student for Chapter 1 quiz. We'll say they made an 85 on this test and click Save. We go back to user list. Another way you can enter grades for the student is by clicking on the student name, and this will open up a page that's strictly for this one student. And here, if we look at the bottom, here's Chapter 1 quiz. I entered a grade of 85. Chapter 2 quiz will say they made a 96. For the homework assignments, out of 50 points, this person got a 45. Out of 80 points, they got a 79. And then out of 100 points, let's say they got a 60. And remember, we just did the project part 1 grade as a pass. So now that I've added all of those grades, I can click Save. Yes. Now, if you see, we told the test category to drop one of the lowest grades. There's only 2 grades under test, so this one that would have been a 85 out of 100 was dropped because they made a 96 out of 100 on the second quiz. Then the homework, 45 out of 50 equals a 90%, 79 out of 80 equals a 98% for that grade, and 60 out of 100 equals a 60. And then the pass-fail grade they received full credit for. Going back to the user list, here's how it will look with your students. So you'll have your list of students here along with each of their grades displayed. The grade scheme symbol and the grade scheme color are these percentages and the background color. So when their grades are good, they have a background color of blue. When they're not so good, they have a red color, and when they're in between, it's a green color. Their final calculated grade is calculated for you. The little eyeball here means that the student can see their final grade. This is something that you'll have to do when you first set up your gradebook. You can release the final calculated grade so they can see it as it updates throughout the semester. And then you have your final adjusted grade that you can copy it over to and then make your adjustments. That's how you enter grades in the gradebook. Watch for more videos from the TEC.